Hello, everybody. It's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here with another Think Tank Thursday. How are you today, my friends? I hope that you're having a wonderful day. All right, today I have fun things for us. So let me just see. Check and give everyone a few minutes to come in. And let me just get that off the screen there so it's not so distracting. All right. There we go. Okay. How are we today, my friends? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. And it is an absolutely beautiful day here in East Tennessee, as long as you stay inside where it's nice and cool, because it is so hot outside. Oh my goodness. Oh, so how's everybody doing today? Let me bring in my chat so I can see. There's Miss Sherry. Hello, how are you, darling? So I see folks are coming in, and as you do, make sure you come in and say hello and let me know that you, or where you're checking in from. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you're coming back, thanks for coming back again. I hope that you guys are going to have a great time this evening. And I have some fun things to share with you. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right. Let me get let me gather some things here. I feel like my camera is a different angle than maybe it was before. I'm not sure, but what is that? Looking at my ear. There, my cup. I saw pink. Hi, Miss Miley. How are you, darling? Are you back home now? I have a new fan, and she is so cool, and I am her fan too. And Miss Miley came and did a class with us, and she had so much fun. And she is now a paper crafter, and she is only 13 years old, y'all. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let me see. All right, grab my other camera here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera around so that we can get started. And like I said, as you folks are coming in, come on in and say hello. Let me know that you're here. I'm seeing up there in the top that folks are coming in. So be sure to say hello and let me know that you're here so I can say hi to you, okay? If you've never been here before, Think Tank Thursday is a little bit different than a regular card class or video tutorial. This is a fully interactive evening get together, and I'm looking for you guys to participate, and I will have questions for you. I will ask you kind of a this or that sort of thing, and I'll be looking for you guys to type in the comments which option you think is the best one. So you guys are going to be helping me design tonight's project. Are you ready? Okay, get your keyboards ready, folks. Get your hands warmed up and let's get to it. All right, I'm going to switch the camera around now. Okay, so today I am going to be using the Latte Love collection. I am crazy excited about it because, first of all, I am indeed a coffee girl. And hello, where are all of my coffee lovers at? Give me some thumbs up, shoot some hearts, guys. Oh my gosh, you are indeed spying coffee, darling. Oh my gosh. I will tell you that this is probably one of my all-time favorite sweets that I've ever seen in the Stampin' Up! Catalogs, and it's not even in the catalog. It's in the online exclusive. So it is so cool. I mean, I love it. Okay. I love it. And so much to the point that after my coffee and card class yesterday, I went straight over to my nail appointment to show you guys something super fun. I went in with the pack of paper. Hi, Dawn. How are you, love? I went into my salon with the pack of paper, this right here, and I said, darling, I want you to do something fabulous, whatever you want to do that matches this paper. Okay? Are you guys ready for this? Y'all take a look at that. I got steaming coffee, latte foam. I've got coffee cups with steam. I have the beautiful plaid type that goes with this color and lines and this plaid here. Coffee beans and even some little coffee stains. Isn't that so cool? I don't know if I can get it to tune in. Come on now. Right there. There we go. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I am so excited. My girl is amazing. Can I just tell you? Absolutely amazing. Okay, so she knew the assignment and she nailed it. Now, I have so many fun things that I am wanting to do with the Latte Love Suite that I ended up putting together a Latte Love stamp camp. This is going to be an in-person and a virtual event. Okay, so if you're local to me, we're going to get together on Saturday, the 24th of August at 1 p.m. here in the Stampin' Studio, and we're going to play with this stuff together, and it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have such a great time. And if you are not local to me, never fear. Dana has you, friend. I have a package that I will send to you that has all the goodies. It is going to have some DSP. It's going to have some embellishments. It's going to have some ribbon. And it's going to have 8 absolutely gorgeous projects, including 3D and treat holders that are going to have goodies to put inside of them. Because I would never give you 3D treat holders without giving you something to stuff inside there, okay? That's just not okay. So there will be treats. There will be good stuff. I'm really, really excited about it because, well, I can't tell you. It's a surprise, and I don't want to ruin the surprise, but just know that there are a lot of really incredibly amazing things that are going to be in this box, and you do not want to miss it. Okay? You don't want to miss it. Now, I don't have the picture for it. Oh no, I put it there. Why did I put it there? Okay, in the top corner of the page, let's see, over here. Yes. At the top of the screen, I'm hoping that you see where it says Latte Love, and there's a QR code there in the top corner. If you click on that QR code, or, hold your camera up to it so that it registers, it will take you to the event page where you can register for the Latte Love Stamp Camp, and it is going to be such a great time, okay? Yeah, Sherry says, y'all don't want to miss it. She has actually gotten to do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff with me, so she knows what she's talking about, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and play with this stuff for tonight, all right? I'm so excited. Okay. Before we start designing anything, I'm going to show you just a couple of cute little cards that we did yesterday in our coffee and cards class. Now, my coffee and cards class is generally my introduction class. So this is the one that I really bring in a lot of new people into stamping and stuff. This is generally the simplest of my card designs, but I went a little bit simpler with this one. And it was actually a little bit of a challenge for me because I don't generally do simple projects. I like to have all the layers and elements and everything else. But these are just two of the beautiful projects that can be made with the suite. And then, as you can see in the background here, I have a couple of others. Now, none of these are in the Stamp Camp, okay? These, I will post pictures of them in the Stamp Camp Facebook group, which there will be a private Facebook group for all attendees to come. You'll be able to have video tutorials of each of the projects, as well as a printable PDF instruction as well. Now, if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, the only thing I ask is that if you are going to use my designs for classes, don't share my PDF tutorials. Just do the class and give me credit for inspiration, okay? And don't post them online because these are going to be an online class from me. But you can certainly use them in an in-person class. You can absolutely make hundreds and hundreds of cards and give them out to people. And I'm telling you, you are going to love those 3D treat holders. They are absolutely amazing, okay? So sign up for the Stamp Camp over at the link, right up there, Latte Love. You'll get the project kits, all 8 of them. You'll get all of the goodies that go inside. You're going to get a little thank you gift from me as well. I've been making those myself, and I think you guys are going to love them. I'm not going to say any more about it because, oh my gosh, I will spoil the surprise. I am totally that girl that gets so excited that she has to tell you what she got you before you even open the gift. I have to be careful. So I have to just zip my lip and say, okay, just go to the link up there and register. Okay. But registration ends today, actually, because I have had it posted for a little while now. And I need to get the stuff ordered, right? So I need to have a little bit of time. And because we just had a brand new holiday catalog pre-order launch, I knew that it would take a while for products to ship. Okay. So that's why we've got like 2 weeks before the registration deadline. So if you're interested, go ahead and register. If you need to wait until like tomorrow, give me a call, but I'd really like to get the registrations all done today, okay? Because I'd like to get them ordered tomorrow. All right, so here is another card. This one is one that I've done in a class as well. This one is a little fun fold. Here is the opening, and this part is just like a postcard. It's just the size of a card front, and then the card opens this way. All right, pretty cool. And then this one is another fun fold, and it opens this way. Isn't that neat? I absolutely love it. So cute. Now, like I said, these are not part of the Stamp Camp. These ideas I will post in the Facebook group so that you can see them, but you will have 8 totally different projects that you're going to get to do, okay? So I hope that you guys can join. As you can tell, I am stoked. The nails are ready. The projects are ready. The products will be ready. We're ready to go. So make sure that you sign up for the event. You're not going to want to miss it, okay? All right. That being said, let's go ahead and move those out of the way, and let's make something else, okay? Miss Dawn is asking, what is the cost for Stamp Camp? Stamp Camp is $55 for the class, and if you need it shipped to you, I can put it into one of those flat rate bubble mailers that has a tracker on it. So that'll be an $11 additional cost, okay? So it'll be $66 if you need it shipped, and you will need at least the Latte Love stamp set. You can fussy cut out the things that need to be die cut, or you can buy the bundle, or if you already have it, of course, then you're ready to go. But you will at least need the stamp set. And then I will have a list of the inks that you need: Early Espresso, Pecan Pie, Lost Lagoon, Calypso Coral. And those ones are really what you need. If you have maybe like the Lost Lagoon, or you have Pretty Peacock, but not Lost Lagoon, you could stamp off one time, you know, but generally these colors, okay? You are going to get some of the DSP, you'll get a package of the embellishments, and you'll get a roll of this ribbon, okay, in the box. So that'll be included with all of your projects and all of your goodies, okay? Well worth the cost of the stamp camp. Okay, I've got the stamp set here, and I have some paper with me. Let's see. I want to give us our first choice. So let me set this off to the side. I'll just flick it out of the way. Okay, we can do Petal Pink or Lost Lagoon for a card base, okay? So our first question right out the gate is Petal Pink or Lost Lagoon, all right? So get your fingers going on the keyboard and let me know which one we're gonna do first. All right, let's see here. Make sure I've got my inks. I got my ribbon and trim embellishments. I got my adhesives. That's kind of important to have. Hi, Miss Elisa. How are you, darling? She says Petal Pink. All right, Petal Pink. Oh, gosh, and we have a Lost Lagoon. Okay, somebody give me a tiebreaker. All right, Petal Pink or Lost Lagoon. And we're going to do just a standard card. Okay, Lost Lagoon, but never fear, Miss Elisa, because we are going to be able to use... Whoa, I just threw something at me. Petal Pink. Oh, you're having a lazy Friday morning. Oh, that's wonderful, Elisa. Miss Elisa is tuning in from down under, so it's morning time there. How wonderful. Okay, I just cut that paper into 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2 inches, and that's going to give me a standard card. Okay, and my bone folder. There we go. All right, and then, you know what? Let's go ahead and take Petal Pink and do a layer, shall we? So we'll do 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and this is basically going to give us just a teeny tiny little border. Okay, 4 1/8. There we go. All right, now we have our card base. Oh, and I need some basic white layers. So let me grab a piece of basic white cardstock. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut 4 of them off. So I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch off of this end. And this is how I cut for my classes. So when I'm cutting inside layers, I can cut 4 to a sheet. I cut a 1/2 inch off the long end and then a 1/2 inch off the short end. And then I can do 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, there we go. All right. Now let me set that off to the side. Okay, now then, I don't know if we're going to use both of these or not, but we will use both of these layers. So I'm going to put one here, and then of course one will go on the inside. And before we do that, I kind of like to do a little bit of a scrappy type card. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe we'll do Let's see. Let me get all my little bits and pieces here. This will be a great scrap buster card, okay? Let's see here. Is that wide enough? No, but this one is. Okay, and actually, I think I want to go that way. Or do I? Okay, friends. Our next question. If we're wanting to do some scrappy layers, okay, I'll put that one there. Do we want them to go this way? Or would we rather them go this way? Okay, so yes, I totally agree, Elisa. I totally agree. Okay, so do we want it to go vertically or horizontally? All right, now the card is going to stay the same, but we're just talking about the stripes. So if we're going vertically, we'll turn this side over and do it like this. But if we go horizontally, I really like those hearts, but we want them to be going the right direction. Okay, Elisa says vertical, so we're going to do that right there. Okay. Now, this is a 5 3/8 tall, so I want maybe here. Okay. And let me go ahead and attach this because I don't think that I'm going to want to put anything. I don't think I'm going to want to put anything around this layer, so I think we'll be okay. All right, so maybe we'll do here and let's cut a little piece off. With this one, because of the pattern, and I'll show you what I mean. I don't really want that thicker area here, so we're going to take that off from the other end so that we have more of that swirl. Great minds think alike, darling. She says that she was going to say you should tear it. Absolutely. Okay, and I also want my strips to be a little bit different widths too. I don't want them to all be the same. So this one is, let's see, just a scrap I had. It's a 1-inch strip. And this one is right about an inch and an eighth. And I think I want to pull it off of this side. So we'll just go like that. And we will put a little something else on here. So actually, what if we put, come here, friend. Like I said, this is going to be a scrap buster. So what if we took some of these scrap pieces that I have that are really nice and maybe we can emboss it and put that there. No, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that one. Let's see what else we can find more with that blue. I really like the Lost Lagoon striping in there. I kind of wish I had done the longer or the wider one first. Maybe. Let's see. Let us see here. Okay. Now that I have put this down already, I'm thinking maybe it would have been good to emboss this layer instead. Oh, actually, you know what? I know what we can do. We can add some texture to that back. It just looks so stark, right? Okay. Let's keep adding things though, because as we all know, the more stuff you add, the better it starts to look. No, that's not really the case. But sometimes when you keep working at it, you find that things start to go nicely. Oh, yes, we don't want to bombard our card, but here we go. You go that way. And you go this way. And I don't know if you noticed what I did, but the way that I tore it, this side has all the white showing, and this side has none of the white showing. So I thought that we could kind of decide, and I like this. I actually like the idea of doing more of it. Let's see here. Certainly we could. Elisa suggesting stamp the coffee splatter on it in Pool Party. All right. Oh, not Pool Party, Pecan Pie. Oh my gosh. Listen, girl, you can't be too quick on those abbreviations. Who on earth would want coffee splatters in Pool Party? You got to watch me. Okay, now I don't like that very well. I choose, things. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that one. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Petal pink? Girl, look at you go. Okay. Let's see here. Splatters. Though, hold on just a minute. Let me not get ahead of myself. I'll go all over the place. I'll go wonky everywhere. Okay. I think that's just a little bit too wide. Oh, I tore more on that than I wanted to. I'll fix it. Okay. Who hums? Does anyone else? So many PPs. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Peach pie. Yes. It's funny that you're saying that, Elisa, because I have one of my girls who is she's French, and she has an absolute fit over the names of our colors. She said there are so many sweets and treats. Lemon lolly, pecan pie. Okay. Focus, Dana, focus. Let me bring in something else. I know. I'm changing my mind up with so many things. Here, let me see. How about the downside of loving this suite so much is that all of the ideas run through my head and they all start jiving together, and before I know it, I have a mishmash of what do I do? So the ideas start coming together in crazy ways, and I just don't know what to do with them. Okay, now let me see here. All right, I want to take, where is it? I'm making a whole new pile of scraps here. Here we go. Oh, that is the back side. Okay. All right, I'm good. Right here. What I'm doing is I'm going to cut a piece that is 5 3/8 by, let's say, Doggone it. Hold on. Hold on. Those ones aren't even facing the right direction. Okay, so when I cut 5 3/8 and I went, oh yay, I cut 5 3/8. I cut it this way. I really wanted the lines to be this way. So, yeah. When you're thinking about things like that, pay attention to your lines. All right, do I have another one? Uh-oh, do I have another one? Oh, let's see. Hold on. Did I just mess myself up? I hope not. Oh dear. Well, I tell you what, let me see. I'm opening another package because I don't have any more of that paper. I have used all of it, and I use so much of this paper. I can't even tell you how many packages of it I've bought so far because the latte suite is so stinking cool. All right, so here we go. Now, let me turn it this way and cut about 2 inches off. All right, there we go. Let's say 2 1/4 maybe. 2 1/4 by 5 3/8. All right, now I'm getting there. Hey, Miss Ann, how are you, darling? All right, now I've got my stripes the right direction. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and tear just along the edges here so that I can get that little white core going on there. And I cut it a little bit more than 2 inches so that by the time I'm done tearing off the edges, maybe I'll have something around, 1 3/4, something like that. Sherry, you're on your 3rd pack of this paper. Yeah, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. I absolutely love it. Which one is your favorite pattern of the paper? And for those of you who have the paper, which one is your favorite as well? I'm curious to see if we have a unanimous winner as far as the favorite pattern goes. I think it's super hard to decide. I don't know that I could tell you which one is my favorite of the patterns. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. And then Elisa loves the stripes. Yeah, the stripes are so pretty. They really, really are. Okay, and then let's see here. Well, this isn't going the way I intended for it to go at all, and not at all the way we started, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I like it to do that now that it's already had one tear, so I'm not sure. We'll see here. I'm just going to lay that right there and then set this off to the side a little bit. And let's go ahead and add in some of these splatters. Okay. All right. Let me grab these scraps out of the way. Yeah, Sherry says all of them. She seriously can't pick. Yeah, I cannot either. It's crazy. They are all so very pretty. Okay, here we go. All right, and I think maybe, let's see how that's gonna look. Okay, I need to bring this edge. We're gonna trick this. Okay, since we're going to be using this side of the DSP, I can put this side up against the edge, because what I'd really like to do is have some of this going off the side, just a little bit. Okay, without it getting on the back layers. Okay, there we go. A little bit more here maybe. Now, one thing about when you're stamping off the edge of paper, how I did these two right here, I stamped and then stamped off on the paper without re-inking. You won't be able to do that when you're stamping off the edge because it will give you a line. And you're not going to like that, okay? You'll have a very clear line as to where it's going to go. So I'm going to just do that. And then let's go here. And maybe here. Okay. And I'm not doing it all over. I want to focus a little more here and see if I can make it flow together really nicely. All right, now that we've got that piece, oh, that's not the right side. Ha ha ha. That piece there, that piece there. Kind of looks nice with that piece and that piece. No, it don't. Never mind. That piece and that piece. There we go. Okay. Okay. And I don't know if I want that one. All right. So I do like that. And then let's see here. I have some little bits and pieces. And we'll try this out here. Some things that I was playing with earlier. Okay. Got some die cut pieces here. And don't throw these away, friends. These are the cups right here, and you can see all along the edges, you've got some that are missing parts of them. I never throw those things away. As you can see, I even have little pieces here that maybe you wouldn't consider saving, but I encourage you to save in a little baggie. So you have all these little scraps that you can pick from because, for example, what we might do here is take one of these partials that wouldn't be good for an individual by itself, but if we were to put it behind another one, you wouldn't be able to tell that it was a cut off piece, right? Or you could put, and obviously it wouldn't work with this particular project, but you could put it on the edge of a paper so that it looks like it's off the edge of the project, like that. That's actually pretty neat. So there are a lot of cool things that you can do. Okay, there. And of course, you know, we can put our, let's see if we can get some other colors in here. Bring in different elements. Okay, so when they're hanging off the edge, you can use these little pieces. Look at that one right up there in the corner. Isn't that neat? I love it. And it's actually kind of neat to have these hanging off the edges. Pretty cute. Okay, now that is really neat. Okay, let's go back to this. What if we did these and we had these maybe? Let's do, let me bring them out. I don't know that the Lost Lagoon ones are going to work. I think we might have to do, come on, there we go. There. I cut all of them. You can see I did that as well. Hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? Yeah, take a look. I just got them done yesterday after class. I took the paper pack to my girl and I asked her to work her magic, and she did in a big way. All right, here we go. Let's see. Did you know that 3 cups fit along the length of a card? Now you do. Okay. All right, now I'm just going a little bit loco right now. Don't worry about me. I just wanted to see if that looked stupid, and it kind of does. So that's all I needed to know. All right, now then, let's see here. Where's... Hi, Soak and Rays. How are you? Okay, we're doing the PPs again. Are you talking petal pink? Are you talking pecan pie? Are you talking pool party? All right, let's see. I kind of don't want them to be out that far, so maybe I want to get some little bit smaller pieces, or maybe we want to just do the Calypso coral. Let me put you there, and you, come on, get under there. This is like doing surgery. Okay, there we go. I'm going to leave that sit for just a second. I know it's not good like it is, but let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, hold on. Get back to that. There we go. This is all about that designing process. So I literally have no advanced ideas in mind, which is why it would take a little bit longer than it might if I had it pre-designed or even pre-thought and was planning to just show you how I was going to do it. Okay, let me see how this will look. Okay, if I were to put that there, bear with me, friends, bear with me. And here we go. And then maybe a cup. Okay. And then maybe a coffee bean. And how about, hello there, let's catch up. Let's just see. Now that I've got all these little pieces out. Okay. Grab those there. And do I have a piece of basic white? I'm trying to scooch, oops, not that far. Just enough that it's still in the line of view, but out of my way. That's too big. I'm hoping to use my scraps. Again, this is a stash buster project, so I'm trying to use scraps, even though we'll forget that I kind of cheated with that one piece of paper, but that's because I cut it wrong. It's okay. I fixed an error. All right, let's see here. Let me cut this strip just a little. And how much would I want? Maybe something like that. So approximately 3 inches by 3/4. Okay, 3 by 3/4. That looks good. And when we're doing stamping, of course, we want to make sure that we've got our pierce mat, because otherwise it won't stamp quite as crisp and clear. And this sentiment has a little bit of a chunkier type letters on it. So we really want to make sure that we've got our pad down. So let me go ahead and do. All right, next question, friends. Are we doing Lost Lagoon sentiment? And I'm thinking it'll go somewhere across here. Lost Lagoon or early espresso. Okay, there's the sentiment. Lost Lagoon or early espresso. There we go. Hello there, let's catch up. All right, Lost Lagoon or early espresso. Comment and let me know. And while you're doing that, I am going to put these somewhere else. Early espresso, Elisa says. I think you are right. There are no right or wrongs here, but that's where my mind was going as well. Okay, my goodness, those things stick to the table. Okay, early espresso it is. Here we go. And tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And nice and gentle right there. I'm going to put it in the middle. I gave myself enough paper. And lift. Okay. This way I have enough room. I can cut either edge if I want to. I can dovetail both edges. I could dovetail one and snip the other one shorter. It gives me a little more room to decide what on earth I want to do with this thing, because, you know, who knows. All right, now we're just going to set it there again just for a moment. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of these die cutting things, okay? Because it'll be a little bit easier for us to see what we're doing if we have some cool things here to look at. So, hi, Miss Leanne. How are you, darling? Okay. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put that there. I'm just sitting them. It means nothing to me just yet. Okay, but water does. I'm so sorry. Okay, next question. Do we want, I think maybe a petal pink cup, or would we rather have a Lost Lagoon cup? So are we doing a Lost Lagoon cup, or are we doing a petal pink cup? Which are we doing? Lost Lagoon or petal pink? Okay. Come here, friend. Looking for scraps for this one. Lost Lagoon, Ann says. Very good. All right. Lost Lagoon. Okay. We set these off to the side. And I'll do a Lost Lagoon for the cup. And I'm going to do espresso for our French press. Okay. There we go. Now, die cut machine. Alrighty. we go. Snap, crackle, pop, pop, pop. Oh, it's not going to do it today? Give me a, there we go, a great big one. All right. Okay, pokey tool, please. All right. There we go. And there. Put these in here so I don't lose them, because I will. I know this about me. All right. There we go. Okay, now then, I'm going to use a piece of window sheet for this right here for the glass. I think I've got a piece small enough for a scrap. There we go. Could have done that while we were doing the others too, but the window sheet is a bit thicker, so I really like to have, I kind of like to have it by itself so I can run it through a couple of times. And then, of course, we're going to need this little scrap here for the coffee. You know what? Let's use pecan pie. Sorry, Miss Kathy. We're doing American coffee instead of French coffee in a French press. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. Is that sacrilege? I don't know. I don't know. I expect to hear about it, though. Let me know. Okay, here we go. I know Sherry's laughing. All right, here we go. And our coffee. Let me put that through by itself right quick. Okay. All right, there we go. And for the insert here, make sure I can see it. Oh my goodness, I think it's about time to change out that plate, but I will use these plates until they fall apart. You hear that crackling? I love the sound of cutting window sheet. If my coffee can look like that, don't complain about how your steak is cooked. Oh my goodness. Okay, friends, I have to let you in on this. So Tuesday night we had our team meeting, and we got on the subject of how people cook their steaks and burgers, and there was, as you can imagine, a great debate about how it should be cooked, from those of us who like to actually taste the meat of the burger and those of us who like to kill it dead. And and so there was great discussion. There was great discussion about how well done beef should be cooked. So let me know. Like, we're going to get you guys in on this discussion. Everybody that's out there in video land, leave a comment down below and tell us, how do you eat your steaks and burgers? Are you a rare, a medium well, or kill it dead? What are you? Okay, gotta know. All right, and just because of that, Sherry, I am going to go ahead and cut a coffee black just for the rest of you, and we can decide Whichever one. Oh, and let us know how you like your coffee. What a great question for a coffee-related project. Okay, tell me how you like your coffee. I actually like mine. I like mine about like the nails. Oh gosh, they're so shiny they're not even gonna focus. I actually like mine about like the nails. I like it a bit darker, but not dark. Kathy likes her steak mooing and a dead burger. Oh, that's funny. I love it. I like my steak medium rare, medium, and no more than medium, a very light medium at that. And I like my burgers right at medium. I don't want them to leak out juice all over the place. I don't want them to be sloppy, but Leanne likes her burgers well done and her steak medium to medium rare. Yes. Dark roast coffee with lots of sweet creamer. See, you got it. Yes. Kathy likes her coffee black with a cloud of cream. See, we're good. We're good. Okay. Now, of course, I have none of this glued down, and because I've been shifting things around, so I'm just going to kind of re-angle it just a little bit so we can get a basic thought going on here. All right, there we go. And actually, I wonder also, well, maybe not. Maybe I don't wonder. I do wonder. I wonder all the time. It's a problem. I realize. Oh. Okay, everybody, chime in. Burgers, steak, and coffee. How do you like them? All right, and while we're doing that, this piece will glue in front of this piece, so it'll sit right about like that, okay? And then this, whether we're doing dark roast or we're doing medium roast. Hey, Miss Kim, how are you, darling? We will put for our coffee. So let me go ahead and glue this piece on. Miss Kim, you are just in time. We were discussing how we like our steaks, burgers, and coffee. Care to chime in and let us know how you like yours? We were discussing our team meeting the other night. Elisa says steak is medium and she doesn't drink coffee, but they don't have coffee creamer. In Australia, they use milk. Okay, yeah. So that's crazy that you guys don't have creamer, though. Interesting. All right. Now then, let me figure out. I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and I mean just the tiniest touches, if I can get it to come out. I accidentally left it uncapped last night in the holder. I forgot. So it's being hateful today. But, I'm just going to put a tiny little touch of glue along there and along this part that will hold the glass, okay? Oh, I'm so sorry, Kim. Kim can't eat beef right now, so yeah. But she loves her coffee with cream and a tad bit of honey. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, now then, I'm going to try to put this on without slipping and sliding it around. Okay, because if you put glue on acetate, it makes an awful mess. All right, there we go. So what you're doing is you're lining the edges of the handle there with what would be the glass cylinder, okay? So that's how you do that part. And then we need to decide on our coffee. Kathy's asking, what do I use for the glass? Kathy, I actually used window sheet. We call it window sheet. It's in the Stampin' Up! Catalog, and you can find it online. It comes in 12 by 12 and it's 2 sheets in a package, but it's really nice and heavy duty stuff. And that's what I die cut through to make the glass. That was that crinkle, crinkle, crinkle that you heard just a few minutes ago. Okay, coffee time. Let's see here. Let me get a white piece here. Okay, are we doing coffee black or coffee medium? Black or medium? That is our choice next. So let me know in the comments, are we doing coffee black or coffee medium in our French press? Okay, comment and let me know, and that is what we will do. All right. Coffee medium, Kim says. I do like the contrast of it with the project. I like the contrast of the coffee with the maker. So, okay, I've got three mediums and a black. All right, we're doing medium, folks. Now, again, as I had mentioned before, window sheet is very persnickety when it comes to adhesive. It's like vellum. It shows all of it really, really badly. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay that down and just take a look. And I see that I can put a tiny bit of glue along the edges of the French press frame, and it will hold our coffee, at least until we get it glued down, I think. So we're going to put just a little bit of adhesive on the backing, and again, being very, very light, because if it leaches out, it will smear and you will see it. So I'm just putting teeny tiny little dashes of glue, not even raised up. These things are just barely touching the window sheet, okay? Let me bring this down just a little bit here so that I can see. And there we go. Somewhere in there is pretty darn good. Okay, there we go. There's our coffee, and I think that looks great. All right. Now then, let's come back to our card. We've got our coffee press. We have a cup. We do not have to use all of this. These are just pieces that we've got laying here. We can do that one that way or over at the edge. I could do it down here. That's kind of cute. Make the edges smaller even. Actually, that would look really cute. Okay, so first question is, well, it's not the first question we've had, but it's the first question of this next series. Do we like the cups and the 2 pieces of paper here? Okay, with the idea we were kind of going at, do we like these cups and the 2 pieces of DSP where they are? Let's start with that one and we can go from there. Okay, Kathy says yes. All right, very good. Okay. Sherry says yes. All right, good. We'll go ahead and work our way backwards. So I'm going to put this strip on first. Anne says yes. All right, good. I'm so glad that we are headed in the right direction. All right, here we go. You know, we really never know when it comes to Think Tank Thursday, we really have no idea if it's going to go smoothly or if it's going to be a little rough or if we're going to be able to get it all worked out exactly how we want to. It's hard to say, and I can tell you that this project already is not turning out exactly the same way that I anticipated it would. So it just goes to show that, anything can happen. Anything can happen when we're doing these projects. All right, now what I'm wanting to do is just let me turn it. So I just want to collect these up right about where they are. Okay, so to that effect, pick them up. Okay, come on, you're doing great. Oh, almost had it. Okay, that's not going to work out for me. I thought I had it to the edges far enough. All right, that's okay. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's okay. We'll just do that. And here, there we go. And same with that one. Oh, I didn't even come close to the edge. All right. There we go. Okay. And now a little adhesive here on each of those. And here we go. There we are. Okay, we have a pretty cute card started. There, yay! Okay, now that one is good, I think we should pop this up on dimensionals, don't you? I'm all about dimensionals. So we're going to be strategic about this again, because why? We have this glass that we have to worry about, and we don't want our dimensionals to show through. So I'm going to put a little half of one there on that side and a little half of one on this side. And then I'm going to put a whole one right here in the middle. Okay. And that will hold up our carafe. Yes, dimensionals, Kim says. Yes. Okay, now I might even have a little thin. I do. This comes from the edges of the dimensionals, right? I like to cut all of the bits and pieces, and I kind of felt like it needed something, whoops, to keep it from sagging. So let's do this. I see we've got some new folks tuning in. Say hello if you haven't already. Let us know that you're watching and where you're watching from. And if you've never been here before, Think Tank Thursday is a totally different kind of Facebook and YouTube Live. It is an interactive designing process. So I have absolutely no idea what the card is going to look like, or the project, as it were. Before the live starts, everyone pitches in and gives feedback on ideas and thoughts, and we design a project together. So it's a lot of fun, and it does last a little bit longer than a standard YouTube Live or Facebook Live, but we have a lot of fun hanging out together, right? So just come in, grab a drink, sit down, relax, have a good time, and we'll just design together, okay? All right, so I have the little carafe here, and I want it to be kind of offset. It's not really a carafe, is it? I mean, is it still a carafe? It's a French press, but is the glass part considered a carafe? Kathy, let us know. I'm not sure. Okay, so I've got the cup, and I think it's going to need a dimensional as well, just to be able to sit with the rest of it here. So let's do that. Okay. Now, I have a pretty hard and fast rule about no more than 2 layers of dimension for a card that I plan to send out, because at least here in the US, you are able to get up to 2 layers of dimensionals through the standard postal reader before it messes up and charges you more. So we'll stick with the idea of no more than 2 here. Okay, kind of want. Okay, there we go. Maybe some vanilla bean. Oh my gosh, vanilla beans. Let me tell you. If you and I are friends on Facebook, on my personal profile, I have been sharing all sorts of really yummy sweets and treats because it is the blazing heat of summer here in East Tennessee, and I am willing the temperatures to cool down a little bit. I have been sharing all kinds of tutorials and yummy treats that feature a lot of pumpkin and a lot of vanilla bean. So this is not a vanilla bean, though. This is a coffee bean. Okay. Uh, all right. So what do we think about maybe playing with it just a little bit here? Too many sweets and treats. Miss Elisa, I am so sorry. But you know what's really sad is that out of all of the ones I post, maybe a fourth of them, maybe not even that many, do I actually make, because I think I enjoy finding and sharing them as much as I enjoy making and eating them. So it's kind of a bad thing, especially for those who are trying to watch their weight and their girlish figures. But you know what? I just, I love sweets and treats. So much fun. Okay. All right, guys. What are we thinking so far about this little bit here? Are we liking the layout of the press and the cup and the beans? Let's go to that part first before we go on to the next here. Are we good with where the press is sitting? And while you're thinking about that, I'm going to go ahead and add at least 1 layer of dimension to the middle areas here of our sentiment. Now, I've still got room to clip off any ends if I want to, so that's perfectly okay. I just want to kind of help guide it to see how we feel about it. I'm thinking, okay. All right, yes, super cute. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, we're trucking in the right direction. That's always fun. All right, here we go. All right. So as I had mentioned a little bit ago, I'm featuring the Latte Love because I have a Latte Love stamp camp going on. Registration ends today, but the event is going to be on Saturday, the 24th of August. And if you're not local to me or not available on that day, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be, because it will be a Facebook group as well. And in the Facebook group, I will have PDF tutorials as well as video tutorials to go along with it, right? So you will be able to do all of the beautiful projects without having to worry about missing out. Here we go. Okay. There. All right. Hold on. We don't want it floating. Let's put it at least even with the feet. There we go. So if you're interested in the Latte Love Stamp Camp, you can do a little click of the QR code there with your phone's camera, and it will take you directly to my event page where you can get the details to sign up and all the information about what's included in the kit, because it is a fabulous, fabulous deal. All right, now we have our pieces put together here. We need to decide, do we want the sentiment up here, or do we want it down here? Now, this doesn't have to be a specific spot, but we need to decide if we want the sentiment down low or if we'd like the sentiment up high. Okay, so comment and let me know if you'd like it down low, up at the top. All right, very good. Okay, then let's see here. If we put it up at the top, do we like the idea of the coffee beans on there? And not quite that high. Okay, so how about right there or right there? Trim the ends tighter. Yep. Oh, and slip it under the coffee pot. So it would be like that. Okay. All right. So let's do at least, oh gosh, there you go. I'm so sorry, Anne. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting about our time lag too. Okay, so how about something like this? And then we could also add some ribbon to it. Not ribbon, linen thread, this stuff. Okay, yes to the coffee beans. Okay, everybody seems to like them. That's wonderful. We can do that. Here we go. All right, got the coffee beans. Maybe I should trim up this edge just a little bit. Maybe that would help with our distance here. Let me see. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. All right, now I just cut a little bit off, but I can cut a little bit more even. Or I could cut this side at an angle even. Okay, and while you guys are letting me know if you like that, stick it between the two cups. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Right about there seems like it would be a good spot. And maybe we don't even need the ribbon here. That may be adding too much. We could just leave it alone. How do we feel about that placement, girls? I could cut a tiny bit more off of that, I think. Let me do that here. There we go. Come on. All right. How's that, ladies? Perfect. Okay, very good. All right. All right, good, good, good. Okay, I'm glad everybody seems to be everybody seems to be good with it. Okay. Oh my goodness. What about? Is that too much? All right, I'll go ahead and put the sentiment down here. And then I just need to know if we like that linen thread on the cap or no. Here we go. All right, Sherry likes the thread on there. Okay. All right, very good. So I like to take it off of the paper with this twine or the thread, because it is so fine. And I roll it up into a little ball and then tuck it behind the center of the thread, because it's, these little tiny bows are quite a bit smaller than our thread, or our gosh, let me start that over. The center of our thread bows are quite a bit smaller than our mini glue dots even. So I like to roll the glue dot up into a little ball so that it is tucked behind the center of our bow. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Okay. There we go. All right, look at that. Okay, now, of course, we have to do something with the inside because, hello, no naked insides and no naked envelopes. So let me grab an envelope while I'm at it as well. All right, there we go. And in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to layer these two together. So let's figure out what we want to stamp in here. And then, and actually we could do this with a little bit of coffee splatter. How's that? There we go. How's that? I like that. Okay, and then for the envelope, we'll just do a little bit of splatter here. There. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's get this bugger glued on and we are done. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. So neat. Okay, do you love it? Excuse me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this project. Remember, don't forget to check out the Latte Love Stamp Camp class up there with the QR code. I would love to have you all. For in person, it will be Saturday, August 24th at 1 p.m. And for my virtual attendees, it will be in a Facebook group. And I will invite everybody to the Facebook group. You'll be able to participate whenever you want to. But I will look forward to seeing you all in there, because this is just the slightest sneak peek of things that you can expect to see in the class. This is not even one of the projects. And you've already got a big sample of them that I showed you in the first place. So I hope that you guys will think about joining in. All right, friends, thank you so much. Let me switch this over here. All right, there we go. I'm still working out my my little restream here, so I don't like seeing the two camera in camera thing. For me, it's a little bit distracting, so I don't know if it is for you as well. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed the project. I had so much fun creating it with you guys. Think Tank Thursday is one of my most favorite times of the entire week, because I really just enjoy hanging out with you guys and just seeing what we create together. So I hope that you will tune in again next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will talk to you all later, okay? All right. Bye for now.